player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Deathdude667's. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my God, I'ma need my sushi rondo. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, baby sit on mono. Girl sweet like a mango, it's a taste to the tango. Like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to go flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, on the beat like a horse.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. The Padres aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Bob Fisher gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here. You got no one.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Canario is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an absolute ribby machine. Top 5 in the NL and RBIs right now, so obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 5 homers and 25 driven in. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a broadcaster's dream, at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Padres nothing, Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So now into the box is Christian Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Christian.
Now here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Brian Torres.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brian.
First delivery to him. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
2-0 now. The pitch. 2-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Outside,
3-1. Kevin Vizcaíno waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So next to hit is Kevin Vizcaíno, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Ona is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. Still no score. Bring up Austin Nola. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Go, boys, go.
And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Ain't no one down here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
That is fair. The left fielder, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The numbers coming in, he's at 255. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Fisher isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
The first baseman, number 10.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Leading up for the Giants, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Machado is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So now to the plate, Kirk Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Yeah, let's go, kid. One time here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oscar Mercado digging in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Jorge Ona. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there's ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In there, 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Hang half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Alexander Canario. Now here's the first offering.
One ball, no strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here now's the pitcher, Bob Fisher.
No pitcher, Bob Fisher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he is out on the tag.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Standing in now, Christian Robinson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
All right, one time right here, kid.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trent Grisham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors.
The bat, the second baseman, Marcus Simmons.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Stepping in now, Marcus Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the AB on its way. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Mercado finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a rule.
At the plate now is Brian Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Kevin Vizcaino. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, good rip on it, huh? That's ball
There's a
3.
fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The next 3-2.
Let's go now. One time.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Once again, a 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rio Ruiz, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in once again is Curtis Sally, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I need you right here. 1 time.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-1.
Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Very high, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Complete.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Nola is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gonzalez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Brian O'Grady. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 0-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now batting, the first baseman, Deathdude667's.
Hey, first pitch strikes right here. Get ahead right now. Hey, we got 2.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Swing and he pops him up. And the Friars are into the hit column. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 19 driven in. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Ball. 2-2.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Next up, Eric Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Second baseman, Eric.
Now here it comes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ona will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Alexander Canario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stepping up is Jorge Ona, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch on its way.
We got nobody.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. Fouled off. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Hey, we got one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
Got two.
Now here's the first offering. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Yu Darvish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
And now the Giants pitcher, Bob Fisher, will begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Bob Fisher.
Come on, big dog. Nobody bet.
First delivery to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Center fielder, number 10.
So now to the plate, Christian Robinson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Next up is Brian Torres. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
This pitch is popped up. Machado trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let's go right here.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fisher leads off first with 1 away.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay sure. Let's go.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up. That as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Up next is John. Not shortstop.
At the plate now, Kevin Vizcaíno. Pitch inside the throw. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner breaks for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Trent Grisham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Colin McHugh comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Ready now is Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, wait.
Now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got one out here.
The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Austin Nola.
Hey, roll it up, Paul.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Machado stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic.
Ball 4, take the minute. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the minute.
The finish in tonight's game. Arlene Garcia wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance from my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring. Seem to